Iran has tested missiles in the Gulf for a second day on Thursday, defying warnings from both the United States and from Israel. The two countries have told Tehran in no uncertain terms that they're ready to take action if necessary. My colleague Anna Jung brings us this report.
Iranian state television and radio said that Iran's armed forces had fired ground-to-sea, surface-to-surface, and sea-to-air missiles overnight. Long-range missiles and a high-speed torpedo were also launched. After Iran test-fired 9 missiles on Wednesday, Washington warned there should be no more tests if Iran wanted the world's trust. Thursday's test missiles were a message of defiance.
The level of intelligence that the Americans have about us is at a very low level, and what they know is limited. There is a lot they do not know about us.
Washington is accusing Tehran of seeking nuclear arms, while Tehran says its nuclear program has been developed only to produce electricity. The U.S. stands ready to defend its allies and has not ruled out military action if diplomacy fails to assuage fears about Iran's nuclear program.
We've sent a message to the Iranian government. It's in the form of 3 Security Council resolutions that say that Iran is in violation of international obligations and it needs to get on the right side of the international community. We are also sending a message to Iran that we will defend American interests and defend the interest of our allies.
Israel also favors diplomacy over military action, but says it will do whatever it takes to stop the Iranian threat.
At this point, the focus is international sanctions and international vigorous diplomatic activities, and there is a need to exhaust these fields. Israel is the strongest nation in the region and has proven in the past it is not afraid to act when vital security interests are at stake.
Although Barak's remarks are consistent with Israeli policy, speculation that Israel could bomb Iranian nuclear installations has mounted in recent months. Iran has vowed to strike back at Tel Aviv and U.S. interests if it is attacked, confirming that the missiles fired during the test included some that could hit Israel and U.S. bases in the region. Anna Jung, CCTV.
If you just joined us, we're talking about Iran as it continues testing medium and long-range missiles in the Persian Gulf. Lots of reaction to that story, and it's also had an impact on world markets. Crude oil prices have rebounded sharply on growing tensions in the Middle East region. On the New York Exchange on Thursday, light crude oil futures for August deliveries soared by more than $5.50 a barrel. That price now stands at 141.65. But OPEC Secretary General Abdullah al-Badri says the group will not be able to replace any shortfalls if Tehran is attacked and if its oil is taken off the world markets.
I hope that there will be no attack in Iran. I hope that that problem will be solved peacefully. But if something happens, it is impossible to replace the production of Iran.
Let's put that into context. Iran is, of course, OPEC's second biggest oil producer after Saudi Arabia. Al-Badri also says OPEC is pumping more than enough oil to world markets right now, but will review the supply-demand balance at its next meeting due to take place in September. More developments elsewhere. Meanwhile, French energy giant Total said on Thursday that political conditions were not right for investing in Iran, dealing a serious blow to Tehran's efforts to develop its natural gas reserves. Total has now been in discussions about developing a liquid natural gas project in southern Iran. It didn't say outright that the plan was forever abandoned, but the indication that it's suspending investment is a major blow given an earlier step back by 2 other Western oil majors. Meantime, Iran's oil minister Gholam Hossein Nozari has opened up a new gas refinery project in southern Iran, with rising tension between Iran and the West. After inaugurating the new project, Nozari told journalists that there is already enough crude oil for the world.
There is currently enough oil in the market right now, and OPEC is doing all it can, and any extra supply will go into stockpiles.